It's her again. She's cute no matter how many times I see her. My name is Atsushi Sakurada, and I'm a 25-year-old office worker. I fell in love at first sight with a woman I often saw at the supermarket I stopped by in on my way home from work. My daily life was no different from anyone else's.
Oh, the button on my jacket came off.
I'll sew it on, just give it to me. Oh my gosh, my stomach isn't feeling well. I've got some medicine for you. I'll bring it to your desk later.
I wish you were my mother. I feel a mysterious sense of security when I'm with you.
I wonder if that's something I should be happy about.
Of course you should. It's a nice thing.
I grew up with my father. He was a single parent, so I only became good at housework out of necessity. Is that a reason to call me a mother figure?
Can I come over to your apartment one day? Make me a home-cooked meal.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I want to come too. I can't. It's just that there's recently been a very bad smell coming from the apartment next door.
What?
I don't know what my neighbors look like, but I think they probably live in a hoarding house. I've been in touch with the management company, but they can't seem to make any progress with it. My apartment isn't a very inviting environment right now. I was so depressed to go back home every day that I complained to my junior staff. That night, when I returned home, I found my neighbor's door open. Oh, it stinks! Did they leave their door open? How careless.
Someone. Help me. It's so heavy.
Oh gosh! I felt as if I was playing Jenga to keep the trash from collapsing over her. I was desperate to rescue my neighbor. Whew. I managed to pull you out safely.
Thank you. You saved my life. I thought I was gonna be there alone for ages without anyone finding me.
That's not the point. All the trash.
I know. I was on my way to the public bath and spa, and when I tried to move my stuff, then it all started falling on me. I've been thinking about cleaning it up, but I'm having trouble getting started. I want to do something about it.
No way! Isn't she that cute woman I fell in love with at first sight in a supermarket? I'm so shocked to find out that the woman of my dreams is also my neighbor with the messy apartment.
I'm sorry. I know I'm just making excuses you don't want to listen to.
You called it stuff. It looks like garbage to me. How can you live in such an unsanitary place? I'm Atsushi Sakurada. I live in the room next door. Can you please do something about your trash problem? It smells bad every day, and it's bothering me. You go to the public baths because you can't use your own bathroom because of the garbage, right? Can't you do something about it? It's unbelievable.
I'm sorry. My name is Rin Kikuchi. I'll do something about it so that it doesn't cause you any more trouble. I promise.
I'm gonna make sure you keep your promise.
Okay.
I said what I wanted to say and went back to my apartment, forgetting about the woman I fell in love with at first sight at the supermarket. A beautiful woman is a blessing in disguise, right? I couldn't make a move on her in that situation, though. No matter how pretty she is, she can't live in a house full of trash like that. She called it her stuff and not her garbage, though. I wonder why. It's trash to me, but could it be important to her? Maybe that's why she can't clean it up, because it's important to her. I don't know.
He had a point, but I know I should clean it up ASAP, but there's also a part of me that feels a strange sense of security in a room full of stuff. I need to clean it up tomorrow, though.
That night, I was very curious about Rin, so I looked up the psychology of people who live in a hoarding house online. Why do people like to live in a hoarding house like that? I wonder if it's because she has a troubled personality. Curious, multi-talented, sensitive to new trends, likes new things, and impulse buys. Her clothes are simple, so she doesn't look like a fashionista. Also, I don't know if she's multi-talented or not. What? People who live like that are lonely? Why does being lonely cause you to accumulate garbage? A strong sense of loneliness may be hidden in the hearts of those who don't clean their house. Do people feel safe in a room full of garbage? Is that possible? They are under a lot of stress. When you're busy and stressed out, you start impulse buying to relieve stress and begin hoarding things. I'm busy and stressed out about the stench, but I don't make impulse purchases. Is it just a matter of personality? That was the day I learned that having a hoarding apartment could come from strong psychological problems. When I returned to my apartment that evening, I found her door open again. She was piling up garbage at the entrance.
Good evening.
Good evening. How in the world did it come to this? This is all garbage?
Not all of it is garbage. Some things in the back can still be used.
Let's clean it up. I'm gonna clean it all up now.
Huh?
I can't stand to see such a mess. If you can't clean up after yourself, I'll do it for you. Do you disapprove? You'll obviously need to help me.
Aren't you tired from work? It doesn't have to be done today.
Procrastination isn't good. I'm gonna clean it up now. The first thing we need to do is declutter.
I understand.
I showed her my motherly side. I meddled in her affairs and insisted on cleaning her hoarding apartment. We started working right away, but it was much harder than I imagined. Why do you keep all of these unimportant flyers? Let's throw them away.
Don't you know, Atsushi? There are coupons attached to the flyers. We can't throw away good deals, can we?
They're long past the expiration date. They're just garbage now.
No.
I've been wondering, what's this doll?
Oh, you noticed? Isn't she cute? I fell in love with her at first sight. It was abandoned, so I brought it home with me.
You don't need it. Let's throw it away.
Oh no!
She must be the kind of person who can't throw things away. My grandma was like that. She keeps it because she thinks it might be useful for something someday. But will that someday ever come? I'd been helping her declutter for more than an hour. It was going to take a lot of time, even at the pace we were going. Please make sure to take out the stinky things tomorrow, as it's garbage day. I can help you. It's about time for me to go, so I'll leave you to it. I'll come back on my day off to help you clean up more. Just please don't go and make it messy again.
Oh, okay. I'll be careful. Thank you so much for today.
I made you do it, so don't worry about it. See you later.
Well, I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
You must be hungry. How do you usually cook? There's no way you can use the kitchen here, can you?
I usually eat lunch boxes or prepared meals.
So that's what you go to the supermarket for?
What?
I often see you at the supermarket. I just didn't know you were my neighbor.
Was I dressed badly? Is that why I left an impression on you?
That's not what I meant. Let's get back to the topic at hand. You get your meals from lunch boxes or prepared meals. And you didn't go to the supermarket today, did you?
Actually, I was cleaning up here and lost my wallet somewhere. I mean, I don't have any money.
Oh, I see. She really is a helpless person, isn't she? Maybe I can help you. I'm gonna make something with the ingredients I have in my refrigerator. Would you like to come to my house for dinner? I couldn't just say bye to her, so I decided to treat her to a home-cooked meal.
Whoa, you're a great cook. That's amazing.
I've been cooking for a long time. I've lived alone for ages. Please eat it all up before it gets cold.
Okay, I'll do it. For you. It's delicious. I'm so happy.
If you're that happy, it was worth the effort I put into making it. Thank you. But I know you're just flattering me.
I'm not flattering you. I've never eaten such delicious food in my life.
You have food around your mouth.
Oh, sorry. I was so relieved to be eating nice food that I lost my manners. You're kinda like a mother figure.
I'm often told that.
Actually, I just started living alone and away from my parents. When I come home after a long day of work, I don't feel like doing anything. And on my days off, I just sleep. I started living alone because my father is a very strict man, and I wanted to be independent ASAP. Before I knew it though, my room had become a terrible mess, and it causes me a lot of trouble.
You're not used to living alone, and you've been under a lot of stress, so your mind and body are overexerted. It's okay. We'll work together to clean up your room.
Thank you.
Rin ate up and relished the dinner I made, and even had a bath at my house. She left looking satisfied. She's a bit of a difficult person, but I can't stop myself from helping her. She eats my cooking and says it's delicious. It makes me feel like I'm taking care of her. No, I'm just spoiling her. However, the next night, Rin came over again.
I know it sounds brazen, but I still haven't been able to find my wallet, which has my bank card inside it.
Well, I guess there's nothing you can do. Do you want to have dinner with me then? Please, come inside.
Wow, thank you.
That smile is wonderful. Seeing her smile as if she were a little kid made my caring instincts tingle. I couldn't control myself. Every weekend, I helped Rin, who didn't have any solo living skills, clean her apartment. It became my weekly routine. One day, I'm relieved your apartment is finally cleaned up and you managed to find your wallet. Don't let it get messy again.
Okay, today's rice is delicious, isn't it? I want to drink the miso soup you made for the rest of my life.
Rin, do you know what you're saying?
I mean exactly what I said. It's so delicious.
I see. My bad for asking. That means she wants to get married with me. She's such a goofball.
Oh my gosh, did I just shock you again?
Our first encounter was such a shock to my system that you can't possibly shock me anymore.
Oh goodness.
Half a month passed since then, and we'd become completely comfortable with each other. I guess it was the natural course of events after we spent almost every day together.
Atsushi, you helped me finish cleaning my room and find my wallet. That means you'll stop coming over to my place, right?
I mean, I know it's a little late for this, but Rin, don't you feel uncomfortable with a man who isn't your boyfriend coming into your apartment? Even if he's your neighbor?
It's not uncomfortable if it's you coming over.
I see.
Is that it? Is there anything else you want to say?
You should come over for dinner once in a while.
That's it?
Rin was a lonely and spoiled woman, but my heart was confused. I wasn't sure if she saw me as a potential partner or as an older brother type figure. I was afraid to take the first step because I was afraid of getting hurt, but I was also afraid that she needed me to be there for her. I couldn't possibly leave her alone. Hey, don't get so close.
It's okay. I feel at home like this.
Dang it. I really feel like a mother now.
I feel so at ease when I'm with you. I was brought up in a strict household where I've never been able to be sweet with anyone like this. I know it's not easy for you.
Does this mean you see me as a brother figure? Or...
I see you as a man.
Oh.
Hey, get away from her!
Huh? Suddenly, two men who looked like professional gangsters appeared in front of us. Who are you guys?
What happened here? It's so clean now.
Of course it is. That's why I told you I'm fine. I'm not a kid anymore. I can take care of myself.
Stop joking around.
Who's this guy?
He's like my brother.
Oh, your brother.
I'm Ryuji. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Why are you in her room?
Ugh.
Stop it! You're scaring him!
I'm more of a bodyguard than a brother. After all, Rin is my boss's daughter.
Your boss?
Atsushi, I'd like to reiterate that I'm not affiliated with any organization since I distanced myself from my father.
Okay.
By the way, it looks like you did a good job cleaning up. The management company informed me that your room was full of trash. I was gonna come and bring you back home if you continue to disgrace us like that.
This is why I distanced myself from my father. It's thanks to Atsushi that my room is clean, and I'm able to enjoy my life now. I don't want to go back to my parents' house.
I see. I'm sure you're relieved to have a solid guy like this nearby. But if you do anything to harm this woman, you know we'll come for you, right?
No, I'm not that kind of guy. Ryuji left after saying that to me.
What? Did Ryuji tell you before he left?
It's okay. He just said something to me, man to man.
So he must have liked you too, right?
That's kinda troubling.
I love you, Atsushi. No matter how much trouble I cause you, you're always kind to me and never show displeasure. I like you, Atsushi. Do you like me?
I like you too, Rin. I fell in love with you at first sight when I saw you at the supermarket.
I'm so happy. Will you go out with me then?
No, but if I get too involved with her, those guys might come looking for me. It's an important decision. Can you let me think about it for just a little longer?
Oh no, I want an answer.
Then...
Have you thought about it enough yet?
Just a little more.
You said the same thing yesterday, didn't you?
I was on the verge of falling for Rin's aggressive approach. In Rin's apartment? What's this?
I found it and it looked cute, so I just...
You're a real handful, aren't you? I'm probably the kind of guy who likes to have a troublesome girlfriend. But maybe the truth of the matter is that the more difficult a woman is to deal with, the cuter she is.